On the visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. With Brock Huard and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely thrown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
On second down, here's Barkley. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bengals first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. Burrow. Now here he goes again.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Play action now. Burrow. That one's complete right side. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it. Looks like about 1 on first down. Burrow out of the shotgun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
87. Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the
play action here. Burrow. It is cut left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bengals
on 1st down. Here's Burrow. Caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
The Bengals 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Right back to Chase. Will muster a little down to the 30. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Ja'Marr Chase. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again. It's Burrow. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Jukes away from one. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Number 26.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, it's Burrow.
8-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Broncos, nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over
The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive.
24-yard line.
And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Back at the 24-yard
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds the in route complete. And he makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jalen Lane, the deep man here. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on the play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's good. We're up
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Broncos offense all set to go.
12-yard line.
And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's for Waddle again. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Jalen Waddle. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Bengals and Ja'Marr Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's taken down at the
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Up 2nd and 3.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
2nd and 10.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just... First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Cut out left. tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now McCarthy. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. It's now third down.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Dobbins will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Cincinnati uses its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Burrow on first down. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The good defense is in this league. Every once in a while, they could bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down, and they don't only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for Broncos.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, McCarthy to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9.
Final throw before the break. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
At the 48-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Jalen Waddle. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one connects. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
17. Bengals.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
the 24-yard
Burrow
line.
from the gun. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. He's got this at the 27. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
44-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Goes first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Tight end going in motion here. Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Good and long. They're going to throw. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bengals.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Running right, it's Barkley. No one's around him, he's got space. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it with Saquon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals first down. first and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
Second and goal.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Called in by Lane. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He'll try and run this. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Punt taken at midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like 2nd down and 12 coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 44-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Pat Surtain has it!
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Dive play straight ahead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was taken down at the 22.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here's Burrow. That one's complete, right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he stops at the 31-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Third and long for him here. Across the line, he's going to run for it. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Bengals get to it! So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense. And a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Burrow from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals come through the tie-in in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score, Bengals 21.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
81. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by just 1. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37. He'll look to throw it. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jaquan Brisker.
Back to throw. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
14 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down
48-yard line.
Desperation time here. And to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Sign quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale